guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're all back at you guys with Black Clover, episode 18.
Last episode, was fighting the Diamond Mage, Mars. He's a guy that, back in Diamond Kingdom, they would take the strongest kids, they would force them to train and fight each other until there was only one left standing, so that was Mars.
Experiment on them, or just to put
crystals and
enhancing crystals in their bodies.
Yeah. So he is different, he is traumatized, but facing Asta especially, he's been having flashbacks to a friend of his from back then, so hopefully we can keep pushing him and keep reminding him of who he used to be, and we'll see what that does to him, but we can maybe help him a little bit. We'll see. We need to defeat him still, but... So yeah, last episode, was trying to defeat him and did not work, so Asta had to show up and save him. Yeah. So we're back to owing something to Asta. We'll jump in this episode and see how the fight goes. We seem to be having an edge right now, but it could change. The guy was trying to kill the weak, so... Let's jump in this episode and see what happens. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
In the meantime, let's go.
It was really just a way to admire his body. He is underage, guys. The veins in his arm, man. Yeah. Remember who you are.
Mars.
It's a good comparison to the pebble being like no value, no nothing, but it can still kick ass against a diamond that's valuable and beautiful. You are truly a pebble that destroys diamonds. But is it over? We could have a bunch of flashbacks.
But I've succeeded for this kid. So, basically we're gonna have a mission with one of our senpai. Eventually.
Yeah, I feel like this is how we're gonna get to know them. I cannot wait for the mission with Emo Boy.
With Marilyn?
Yeah. Memories of your flashbacks. It's good, I wanted an episode about that. Oh, so it is over. I wondered if he was gonna get back up. What the fuck is he eating? Mimosa's plant?
Yeah, probably.
You were chewing it. Yeah, you did. Honestly, Noelle is just taking everything so personal, but she's so nice. That's what happens when you underestimate people.
Keep telling you that.
Also, not first, also. He has his pride. You lost, but you can't accept it. Yeah. We need to open the door. We need to not meet that often, I think, because it's awkward dinners with them.
Like swoosh.
Proceeds to open it. It is very convenient. And is it good? Or is it bullshit? I need a good treasure. We're watching a show about pirates. I'm into treasures right now. Ooh.
Be careful of the treasure chest, please.
There could be something, yeah. And maybe magical stuff? Hey!
Is that the fairy?
That's the fairy.
Oh.
Yeah.
And it could be dangerous also.
Just Noelle. He's gonna make a friend.
Is it
The
real?
magical item.
It seems ominous.
Don't know.
Aren't that a symbol in Asta's grimoire or something?
Hey, you're the chosen one, you know? Just because he was quicker to get to it. It did feel like he was being called. I think it transferred to his grimoire.
I think, yeah.
Too late.
But is it gonna be a good thing or a bad thing?
No, I think it's a good thing.
You think?
Not over? Of course.
Damn it!
You said your magic was strong enough to keep him. Shit.
Okay.
He had two grimoires together, and so they've been doing experiments.
Maybe that was her powers?
They both were forced to fucking kill each other. But against that... Shit.
Well...
Yeah. I'm thinking Yuno needs to step up a little bit. Yeah, careful. Shit. Friends, man, wake up, remember. Yeah, we are stuck though. I've got Simpsons, but you put the réponse dans ce livre. There's no answers in that book. Hey! It looks crazy. Oh! They were so cute. Mimosa's always been so sweet. She does say stuff that can sound mean, because she doesn't realize.
すごいじゃないかミモザ。ここまでの治癒力の回復魔法が使えるようになるとは、どんな傷をも癒す使い手になれるかもしれんぞ。それに引き換え、ミモザさんと同じ年の白馬家の次女は毎日特訓している。
I hate this mentality.
王家にそのようなものが生まれようと。
And she's hearing that, knowing she's been helping her, keeping her up. It's good though, she's thinking about what's it like, what it's like to be in her shoes. No, hurry up. He needs to be slapped.
You're like brainwashed right now.
Yeah. You're a bit fucked when you can't do that, you know? Help one of us so we can team up. I'll say it again. Free one of us so we can help.
Another sword!
Are we getting an upgrade as well? I was like, Yuno needs to step up. Apparently not.
And that one is just as dull as the first one, I think.
He had to rely on that mentality because he was
Not
broken.
breakdown.
He was broken from everything else. Hey!
Yeah.
It's a shorter one, a smaller one.
Yeah. We're gonna be faster with this one.
I guess we can add a sword to our, you know, inventory. I mean, it's pretty good. This one is a little bit sharper. Do your best.
あの回復魔法がある限りとどめがさせねえ。何やってるのよバカスタ。
Always time to insult him.
王族の私が認めてあげた下民よ。
Do not let me down.
Prove to me that I was right
倒しちゃいなさ
to
いよ。
put, to value you.
Oh, he's becoming all age.
What is this?
任せとけ。
The power of
あい
friendship.
つにぶつけてやるぜ。弱いやつを消してやる。
Is it her power that got in the sword?
には魔力がない。だけど俺には仲間がい
It
る。
really is the power of friendship. He can throw Getsugaten shows. It felt like water, right?
どう
Maybe.
いうことだ。
It's like the sword can channel other people's magic. Yeah.
ノエルの魔力を。
Yeah.
So
Oh.
maybe if we have connections, we can borrow their own magic.
It's cool. Keep that, Asta. But like, he just got from no magic, you know, only the power of motivation to potentially stronger than everyone else.
Oh.
Oh shit. Okay, no, sorry. It's. Will you do something? God damn.
We end with this?
Apparently.
Seriously? We're gonna have flashback from his childhood next time.
I expected at least an episode or half an episode about his past. I thought it was gonna be this one because of the title, but no.
So, do you think that the fact they did experiment on him when he was younger, and the fact that he mismatched two different grimoire is able to use different types of magic?
Maybe it's the grimoire from his friend who apparently she used fire as well.
Yeah.
So maybe I don't know if it's possible, but they've been doing experiments, so obviously they managed. That makes him a lot stronger. And beyond that, I like that we're obviously going one step further with him adapting. So there's another level to the fight. So it's not just Asta takes him down. It's he takes him down, but then he learned from that and he came back stronger with a new strategy that, you know, Asta had to adapt to. It's a good thing we were in the treasury. We had access to stuff. I'm pretty sure found a friend. You thought it was ominous, but I think it's just wind.
Not the fairy. You think it just wins?
I think it was wind. He felt like he saw stuff that led it, and it was green like his magic. So maybe it connected with his grimoire with his magic, and it led him to the scroll. He read it, and as soon as he opened it, the text from the scroll just transferred into his grimoire. So as soon as he can open his grimoire, because right now he's stuck, pretty sure he's gonna find that fairy who's gonna be a part of his stuff now. I don't know what it's gonna do, but since Asta's on the ground, I think it's his time. If we can somehow get him out of the crystal.
Do you think that he might be able to use recovery magic now?
I don't know, maybe.
With the fairy?
It's, the way they said it, and you'll correct me if I'm wrong, it sounds like, yes, you can all have one type of magic that derives from one of the elements, so obviously we knew that, but beyond that, you're either going to be focusing your magic on recovery or attack. But to be both is not heard of often. So for example, the Mars guy, has a crystal diamond magic that is strong on the offense. And I'm not saying you cannot use fire magic for offense, but that the fire magic he has is strong for recovery.
Magna is using fire as an offensive type of
and
magic.
in the flashback, if it is the magic from his friend, it looked like she was attacking him. So if she was only good to heal, what do you do? So I guess you can use it for both, maybe? I don't know. I haven't seen Mimosa, who seems to be very recovery focused, use it for offense. But I would assume that your magic would be either strong on the recovery side or strong on the offensive side. So from that point, it would be helpful to have a little friend like a fairy who, we call her the fairy. We don't know what it is, but
it looks like a fairy to me.
something like that could maybe help him do the other would be cool, or just a friend to help him attack or give strength to his power. Asta literally got a power up this episode, so I would like for to have something. I do acknowledge that yes, it's not his show, and I keep trying to be like, it's his time. But that's gonna be.
You said it best in the last episode that you can be proud that your rival is that strong because it means that you are just as strong. So
Or at least you know where to go.
You know where to go. But if your rival is having a power up, you should have one too if you want to keep up.
It's expected in the story. But we'll see. As for Asta though, that sword, not only somehow is it still doing the anti-magic thing, so I don't know. It looks similar to ours, just smaller. So maybe we can keep both and put them both in the grimoire. Because I don't want him to get rid of that sword. Keep it if you can. It would be really cool. And it looks like it definitely channels other people's magic. Maybe those we connect with. Maybe those that grant us the power. I don't know how that works. We'll see. But Noelle gave him gave him encouragement.
He had a power channeled to the sword when she acknowledged him out loud.
She acknowledged him way before then. So I guess he had her support, and in that moment she was focused on him and he was focused on her, and maybe that worked. But we'll need to figure out how that works to talk about it. But it really channels people's magic.
You can use magic now.
That's gonna be helpful. I do believe, well, I mean, I'll be honest, it feels like what made Asta special with his no magic is kind of void now a little bit, because now if he gets to access people's magic, that's why I'm saying we also need to understand how it works and what it is, because I don't want to say too much about that, but it felt like for a guy whose whole thing was no magic, my whole thing is sword and fists and just I try to go at it with strategy. This is one thing, but now if he can channel people's magic, he has no limits anymore. I guess
He technically can only use it through the swords. I'm guessing that he could maybe channel every type of magic in that sword also.
Depending on, I guess it has to do with the people you connect with, so that's gonna make the connections more important. It is fucking cool. I feel like it takes away from Asta's difference in a little way, because now he gets to do, like, not to the same extent maybe, but he still gets to do what everyone else is doing. But it's still fucking great. So I need to learn more about it.
But seriously, if I think about it, the fact that's what is the nullifying sword, right?
Well, it still destroyed the crystals, so
yeah. But I think that it's a good way to show that maybe in the future Asta will become the Wizard King and unify everyone together. Because what's best than having a sword who can just use every type of magic if you're connected with these people, you know?
you would get to be a representation of everyone he protects. Maybe. I'm just saying that, like, I like the concept of it. I like the sword. I think it's fucking cool. And it makes the connections stronger and it makes them more important, so this is great. I just feel like for a character that's been hyped up to be like the surprising guy that shows up with nothing and he still shows you that he can do it, to give him that sword, well, I'll have to see how they use it in the future and how they explain it, because right now it's giving me a feel that, I mean, even with that sword he got hurt, so he did not just become the ultimate invincible character, but still it's kind of like we're saying, he still needed magic because otherwise he can go against these guys.
I'm just wondering that if he uses it with magic, is he gonna take some of his stamina from it, because it's,
I don't know, it's in the sword.
Usual?
It's channeled in the sword, so I don't know. He has no mana to spend, so why would that affect him? We'll see. We need to understand the sword.
We'll see.
Now I'm just saying my thoughts, so do not take it personally if you feel insulted. I just feel like this is a bit of a surprise that I did not expect from this character. So we'll see where they go from there. But it's still pretty cool. The design is great, and like I said, it puts more focus on the connections, if that's how it works.
Instead of that the sword was a little bit more sharper.
Well, he got to cut him. With the other one, he never gets to cut anyone.
Maybe by the end of the show, he's gonna find a sword that's gonna be full sharp, not dull at all.
I don't know. But he's gonna need help next episode. So that's why I'm thinking, like, before you go fight this guy, you should have freed someone else. Just saying. Like, he kept asking, what do I do? Well, you try not to fight alone. That would be the first step. They are stuck, so you need to free a friend and then you attack together.
But no, you can't, it's on the ground.
Well, you could have cut the crystals around them. Now it's a bit too late, so they're gonna have to do something on their own, or someone is gonna have to help.
Yeah.
We'll see. But they get access to a grimoire, which really puts them in a miserable spot. It helps to have, to not have to use a grimoire. I know they were saying that Mars was not using a grimoire in the beginning.
At the beginning, no.
I'm like, if only anyone could do that. Okay, in any case, this is where we are, so thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see the next 2 episodes right away, they are on Patreon already. You can check them out. The link is in the description below.
And if you don't want to have the next one, she'll be on YouTube pretty soon. So we're gonna see you then, guys.
Bye!